Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, welcome back to Baseball, and hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So obviously, we're in the middle of the All-Star break. We have the All-Star break tonight, but that's not stopping me from doing videos for you, because this is very important to you. You love the channel and you watch all the time, and that's it. There's no vacations here this week. And a lot of people taking a vacation. I am not. So you'll have something on this channel. What it is over the next few days, who the hell knows? But I will have live stream on Wednesday. I was going to have a live stream on Thursday, but I decided that it's going to be Friday, probably in the afternoon. But baseball continues to march on. Believe it or not, there is some business. On Monday, there was a little business with the Mets. From MLB Trade Rumors, Mets outright Joey Lucchesi. Mets left-hander Joey Lucchesi went unclaimed on waivers and was assigned outright to the team's AAA roster in Syracuse, per their transaction log at MLB.com. He was designated for assignment last week when the Mets acquired in a trade righty Phil Maton from the Rays. Lucchesi has more than 3 years of big league service time and thus has the right to reject the assignment in favor of free agency. But he's still a couple of months shy of the 5 years of service he'd need to retain the remainder of his $1.6 million salary upon rejecting an outright. As such, I'd like to accept and head back to Syracuse, where he's already spent the bulk of the 2024 season. Lucchesi, who's 31, came to the Mets as part of the 2021 three-team trade, better known as the Greaseball Musgrove deal, to see San Diego, and David Bednar to the Pirates. New York shipped catching prospect Endy Rodriguez to the Pirates, who, by the way, has been hurt all year with, I guess, a Tommy John surgery, or last year. As part of that deal, and netted Lucchesi from the Friars. He missed the 22 season due to Tommy John surgery, but has been a frequently used depth arm. This is a Lucchesi for the Mets in 3 other seasons with the organization. At 89 1/3 frames as a Met, Lucchesi has pitched to a 3.93 ERA with a 20.1% strikeout rate, 8.6 walk rate, 42.8 grounder rate, and 0.91 home run per 9 innings. He pitched just 4 1/3 major league innings this season, has otherwise spent the year in AAA, where he's logged in 183 innings, with a 4.20 earned run average. Even with top star Kodai Senga on the injured list for the entire season season to date, Mets haven't found too many opportunities for him. Veterans Jose Quintana, Luis Severino, and Sean Manaea have combined to start 55 of the team's games. That's quite a bit of consistency for the Mets to have that many guys, have 3 guys pitch that many games. And 2 of them were brought in the offseason. Great job by David Stearns. Offseason trade pickup, Adrian Houser started 7 games, but has moved to a multi-inning role in the bullpen. He's more like a mop-up man. He's more like a janitor at this point. He comes in when the Mets have a big lead or they're getting their asses kicked. He's basically a mop-up man. David Peterson and Tyler McGill, both longtime depth options alongside Lucchesi, have started 8 games apiece. And I would mention Tyler McGill is back in the minor leagues. He did not pitch well. David Peterson, on the other hand, has pitched well. As has top prospect Christian Scott. 26-year-old righty Jose Butaja started 7, and he's pitched really well in the bullpen, as you know. As a solid group of rotation options, particularly with Senga trending toward a return. Lucchesi will now stick around to provide further depth in the event that injuries hit the staff harder in the second half than it did in the first. So he's basically there in case shit happens. You always need something in case shit happens. Mets did a great job. David Stearns did a great job of bringing in a lot of depth pieces. And obviously he was there before he got here. But you have a lot of depth here. Guys that can come in, start a game here or there in a pinch. If he's not added back to the 40-man roster between now and season's end, we'll have the opportunity to become a minor league free agent. As is the case for all players with 3+ years of MLB service, or outright off a 40-man roster and not reselected. Well, we like Joey Lucchesi. He's pitched really well at times to the Mets. So it's not a situation that it's just no room in the end for him. I would think that if he doesn't come back to the majors with the Mets, or he gets back on the 40-man roster, I would think that he'll probably elect free agency in the offseason. If he has to stay in Syracuse, he'll want to go somewhere else. He's got a good arm. He's been a fairly decent pitcher in the majors. He really hasn't not been that bad of a pitcher. There's pitchers that are worse than him that are in the major leagues, but he has not been bad. His biggest problem has been he's been unlucky, and that he's been injured a lot. That Tommy John surgery has killed his career. Just take a real quick through his numbers a little bit. Now again, please, of course, subscribe and like this video. See, he pitched really well in 2018, 2019. He went 18 and 19 with an ERA at 4.10. So that's not too bad. Pitched 130 innings, 163 innings those first 2 years. He pitched rather well for the Mets until he got hurt with Tommy John, which was in 21. Missed all of 22. He pitched really well last year for the Mets in 9 games. He did start 1 game, but he didn't pitch well. But overall in his career with the Mets, he's been really good. He's actually pitched much better for the Mets than he did for the Padres. So it's surprising that he's been such a tough case. I mean, this is just an example. And his wins above replacement is very good. 3.8 is not bad for a guy that hasn't pitched much. He's pitched 80 games and 76 starts. So this is a guy that, if you picked him up, I think he'd be pretty good if you're another team. But that's why you have guys like this. This is how you create pitching depth in your farm system. Is having guys like this sort of stashed away. Stash some money away. Just in case shit happens. But we hope he does well. Hopefully he gets back to the majors, either with the Mets or somewhere else. Because he's not a bad pitcher. Far from it. Well, you let me know what you think about this video. And, of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut. We'll have plenty of stuff online on here for you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.